Good evening, my people. Jack Daniels back at you at the Boxing Center Show. And I have another gorgeous piece of information that I want to convey to my very special audience. I love y'all. Y'all some good people. And actually, the more the merrier. So y'all come on in and follow Jack Daniels at the Boxing Center Show. The person of interest tonight is none other than Saul Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is definitely a superstar boxer and the real face of boxing. He has titles in four different weight divisions, including super middleweight, junior middleweight, and light heavyweight. Four divisions. He has notable victories against Galactic Gennady Golovkin. I think there was a trilogy. There was three fights, and the record reflected that it was 2-1. No, Canelo Alvarez won two. One was a tie. He fought Sergey Golovkin, Billy Joe Saunders, and the list goes on and on and on. And now he is the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. And he has been challenged for that belt on 4 or 5 occasions to no avail. He remains the superstar boxer that he is. And the record should notably reflect that Saul Canelo Alvarez has a loyal fan base. And I'm sure that not only his fan base, but a lot of us would like to see Saul Canelo Alvarez back in combat. With whom, it really doesn't matter. But the likelihood that he would get in the ring with David Benavidez is a subject of topic in the sense that why has one of the greatest boxers in the world denied another great boxer of the world, being David Benavidez, an opportunity to fight for the super middleweight championship of the world, right? David Benavidez has did everything in the world to fight Saul Canelo Alvarez, but for a lack of words for why Saul Canelo Alvarez has refused David Benavidez the opportunity to get in the ring and battle it out for those belts, it is beyond the pale of my comprehension. And I'm quite sure it's a lot of great fans that feel the same way. It is gotten to the point where the interpretation has to come to the forefront in the sense that what reason or what logical explanation can Saul Canelo Alvarez give to not only his fan base, but to the boxing community in why he won't fight David Benavidez. Now, I'm just mentioning David Benavidez, but there are several other, and particularly black fighters, that that Saul Canelo Alvarez refuses to get in the ring with. I mean, it has gotten to the point where there are certain words that we don't like to use in boxing, but I'll use the least likely that people will respect, and that's ducking. I won't use that C word because that's a little over the top for a journalist like me. But the word ducking does come into the scope and gravity of the conversation when we talk about why Saul Canelo Alvarez is ducking David Benavidez. He has ducked uh, the 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 Charlo twins, and I can say both of them in this instance. He has ducked David Morale. He has ducked so many others before these particular fighters, boxers, came to the forefront and challenged Saul Canelo Alvarez. Saul Canelo Alvarez gives the people a justification for why he doesn't fight Mexican fighters, because he doesn't want to fight anybody from his country. He doesn't want to fight Mexicans. Now, to a certain degree, that could be understood. But as a boxer, I don't think that nationality is a logical inference or explanation for why it is that you don't want to fight your countrymen. That goes to the fact that you can use that as an explication, but what about the black fighters? There are a lot of talented black fighters out here that are demanding that Saul Canelo Alvarez get in the ring with them. But it's not happening. It hasn't happened, and it's not happening. And for lack of a better word, old media continues to support this narrative that because Saul Canelo Alvarez is such an outstanding boxer that he can basically pick and choose who he wishes to fight. That is one of the narratives that is being spent from old media. And I don't really like to get off into the race scheme of things, but it appears that Saul Canelo Alvarez is being blocked from doing what he should do by those that support him not fighting basically a black fighter. And those primarily are the racists who don't so much believe in the talent of a boxer, but rather the color of his skin. Now, that's a hard subject, especially for a journalist to engage in, but not for me, because I stand for the truth. And the truth of the matter is that old media has been using boxers like Saul Canelo Alvarez to defend the integrity of why they don't get in the ring with a black fighter, because that justification doesn't fit into the scope and gravity of a boxer, right? They don't come out and say it, but they say certain things that imply that this is nothing but race baiting. It's a sad day in boxing, right? But the fact of the matter is, we as journalists have to report the truth. And the truth of the matter is, old media is spinning certain narratives to justify different boxers, particularly in this case, Saul Canelo Alvarez, from fighting black boxers. Again, it's a sad day in boxing. And for those justifications that I just laid out, it should give the black boxers the incentive to stick together. Challenge where challenge is necessary, especially when it comes to racism. That's all I got for y'all tonight. I'd appreciate it if y'all would follow me by hitting the subscription button, hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, and tell me how you feel about this race issue. That's all I got, and I'm gone.